What's up, everybody? It's your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. Fresh out the spiritual shower. Yeah. I had to rinse that energy off of me, man. That last message was heavy. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Hold on, y'all. One second. Okay, I'm back. Don't unsubscribe because I took too long. And if you did, fuck you. I don't care. Like dead ass, impatient ass motherfuckers. But no, dead ass though. Thank you for joining me again. That Pisces reading was some deep shit, y'all. Man. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get some lighter energy this one. But before we get started, let's praise the Most High God for bringing us here, for keeping us alive, to have these conversations, dude. I could have been dead. That's that gun right there for you. Yeah, baby. What's up, baby? Nah, but dead ass though. Thank you for joining me. But you know, we could all. Everybody that's in the chat or in the comments, can everybody at least admit that there's at least 2 times we all could have been gone and we're still here? So what is that telling us? That we are meant to stay. It's not our time yet. No matter the circumstances is what I'm hearing. No matter the circumstances are not who we are. It's not our lives. They're just circumstances, and we have to find a way to get through. So what I'm hearing now is that what I've experienced also, but no. Kind of, sort of. But what I'm hearing now is the fact that that's the reason why they keep us so spread out and apart from each other, because as light workers, we've been helping narcissistic and narmic people very undeserving of our help. That accepted the help and did the most horrible things with the energy that we gave them. They keep us so separated so that we cannot help each other, because if you're chosen, if you're a light worker, we are here to actually come into contact to help each other when we are in need, is what I'm hearing. That's what I heard during my shower. And so they keep us spread apart so that we can't come together collectively, because once we come together collectively, that strength that is in the small number of people is greater than the enemy's plot and plan to destroy us. That's what I heard. I was listening to some music here. So a lot of people are about to come into twin flame unions. Or you're being prepped to, because there are a lot of babies that need to be born, spiritual babies that need to be born, movements that need to be started, businesses that need to be started, schools that need to be started, laws that need to be passed, X-Men that need to unite. That's what I keep hearing, like the Justice League and X-Men unite. I said that months ago on my TikTok. Because these archangels are tired. It's time. These archangels they're bringing. Some of us are. I should find that when that image appeared to me in my mirror in the bathroom. Damn, yeah, I'm gonna find that. Maybe I'll post it. I don't know. I'll do a whole separate post about that because I want to know what people are gonna think. But what I feel like is that there are a lot of us that are angels, here to keep guard on planet Earth. Not like the Watchers, maybe so, but not like the Watchers, because the Watchers had very specific orders, and they violated those orders. They fucked it all up. Okay, they weren't supposed to come here and do that. They weren't. A lot of the wars and shit that we have now are said to be because the Watchers came here and taught humans, bred with humans, Muggles, and taught them how to fight. Taught them, taught them how to do magic. Taught them how to use weapons, all these horrible things. And I don't even know if it was horrible when they taught them, but humans were not, sophisticated enough to understand that these were just gifts. I'm not even gonna say the Watchers were necessarily evil. I just think the Watchers did not pay attention. They didn't listen to the orders that God gave them. They just didn't. And so they were teaching them all this cool ass shit, and the humans took it and ran with it and created war and created dark magic to go against people that they didn't like, because people might have been different. There might have been an argument, discord amongst people. This is what I'm hearing. Y'all gotta, you don't have to trust me on anything I say, but you gotta understand that I'm not I'm not read the whole Bible. I watched the movie. But but see, this is the distinction. This is where it slices down the middle between religion and spirituality. Spirituality is actually the author of the Bible, or should have been anyways. But man got involved, and religion got involved, and all these different people came involved, all these different organizations, societies, people, man wanting to control the structure of this whole school we call Earth, the experience. They wanted to, and this is how the Matrix was formed, for the most part. That's what I think. I think the Matrix was formed when religion was formed. In a sense, it had to. Or maybe before that. But religion's been around for centuries, a millennia or so, right? Millennia is like 1,000 years, ain't it? A couple of millennia. So in any given event, I feel like the Most High Mother and Father, our higher selves, we are in the age of Aquarius. People probably get tired of hearing that, but that's because they don't want us to acknowledge that. They don't want us to know what the age of Aquarius is truly about. It's about knowing. Knowing, believing what we know instead of believing what people want us to know. Which is why it goes to my next subject here. So while I was in the shower, I was listening to some music. Tamar Braxton's song, I believe you're my king, king. I believe you're my king, king. You know that song? Let my love surround you. That is like one of my favorite songs. At first, not gonna lie, thought it was a love song. Until I awakened and I realized it was about Jesus. And then so what I heard after that, if the Most High God told you who you were, would you believe him? Would you believe him? Let's say, for instance, that significant spiritual beings in the Bible, pre-Bible days, post-Bible days, are now back. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to, disagree and say, oh, they don't believe in reincarnation. They don't believe in that. But then this conversation isn't for them. What if I told you that significant figures from the Bible are now walking this earth in these avatars to finish what they started? Now that the powers that be are now the powers that were. What if I told you that? What if I told you that that's what I heard when I was in the shower? If the Most High God told you who you were, would you believe him? That's deep, ain't it? Because there's a lot of us out here that understand who we are, that have heard who we are, but we have not believed it yet. This is not a god or goddesses situation. We're not talking about that. We are talking about specific, significant spiritual beings that left this earth, that waited until the right time to come back into these avatars, or not the right time to come back into these avatars, have been lying dormant in these avatars the entire time, waiting for the perfect moment to wake up. What if I told you that that was the truth? Would you believe me? Or would you believe God? Fuck what I'm talking about. Would you believe God? There are a lot of us out here that have a lot of these dreams that we have, these memories of who, these familiarities, this feeling of knowing. Yo, I'm convinced that we've known each other before. Energy doesn't lie. Neither does the energy lie from the enemy. Just doesn't. I have asked a lot of questions about who I am and what I'm doing here, and I've always limited it to family DNA, genealogy. But the more and more I consider it from a spiritual perspective, none of that really matters. Because spiritually speaking, there are 7 of us. I don't know why I keep hearing that. I just heard that again. There are 7 of us. And then there are other 7s of us. There are 12. There are 12 of us. 7 of us, then 12 of us. Do the math yourself. I don't know how that works. That's what I keep hearing, y'all. A lot of times I feel kind of off. It's off for me. I feel kind of weird about talking about a lot of stuff just because a lot of things, what's understood doesn't need to be spoken. But at the same time, there are moments where I don't feel like all that arguing and shit. Because people believe what they choose to believe. That's their right. But I am telling you what I heard today. And what I've heard before is all making sense now. If you go back and you look at the significant spiritual beings in history, not just in the Bible, but over time, that have gone, have passed on, you can see some of these people in people. This is the facts. You feel me? Because energy doesn't lie. You could walk down the street and see a Zora Neale Hurston. Meet a Zora Neale Hurston. You could walk down the street and meet a John the Baptist. You can. You can walk down the street and meet an Osiris, possibly. If the Most High God told you who you were, would you believe him? If you heard a voice saying, this is who you are, this is why you're here, would you believe it? Would you accept it? That's the question. I'm just going to pull a card here from the animal, wild unknown animal spirit deck. Let's see what comes out. I'm not gonna do a reading because this is not. This is deeper than it. Well, no, I'm not gonna say that. What I am gonna say is that the cards wouldn't be able to tell everybody who they are. You got to go within and know that. To know what energy you embody. You feel me? There's gonna be a lot of people that make. I'm not gonna speak that into existence, but I'm telling you now that I've heard a lot of different things from spirit about who I am. And instead of just discussing it, I'd rather just fulfill the prophecy. We'd rather just do the job. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people will sit around and talk about who they are and what they do, but how many people actually walk the walk and talk the talk? Not many people. And you know why they can't? Because they're fake and phony. Instead of just being themselves. See, because the Most High God does not expect you to be perfect. He just expects you to be you. Being perfect is fake. There's no such thing as perfection. So when people try to come up, and there's no such thing as knowing everything. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's the best. Nobody's anything like that. We're good at what we do. You could be the best at what you do, but nobody's better than the next person unless you're a fucking pedophile. Okay, we already discussed this shit before. That's some different shit. But we're talking about high vibing beings. If the Most High God told you who you are, would you believe him? If you believe that this is a matrix and we are avatars and that spirit, that we are spiritual beings having a human experience, if you believe that energy never goes anywhere, that energy cannot dissipate, it has to go somewhere. Is it not? Is it unconventional? Well, it is unconventional. Is it impossible to believe that the energy of some of these significant figures in our that were game changers, that were leaders, that were warriors, that were spiritual leaders, spiritual advisors, magicians, whatever, miracle workers, healers, light workers, is it impossible to believe that the energy just waited until the right time to jump into these avatars we have? Is that impossible? Can I get a card, please? Let's get a card. And I'll tell you what, a lot of people are going to argue with you when you know who you are, and you're afraid to say it to yourself. Because anybody that's going to disagree with you or argue with you or want to fight with you about it is just jealous because they were not chosen. See, I'm starting to really kind of get the whole chosen people thing. It's not about blood so much as it is about the energy, the spirit. Who's to say Martin Luther the King is not back here, laying dormant, or has been laying dormant, was laying dormant, or is still laying dormant, waiting for the right moment to wake up and step back into action to make change in this world? Who's to say that? That makes sense to me. It's about waking up. It's about butterfly, about transforming. B. So let's see what because these are the 2 cards that came out, okay? Let's thank the Most High Mother and Father for this message. I hope everybody enjoys this message. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, select the all options so that you know all my uploads, you feel me? These are both air signs here. It's about air. It's about breath. The breath of life. Okay, let's see. This will be my last message for tonight because I'm about to watch me some TV or YouTube, I should say, and lay my black ass the fuck down. Okay. So the B, earnest, hardworking, and democratic. The B personality is a delight to be around, especially when there's a team project on the horizon. Bs love to work steadily and thoughtfully until the final task is complete. They are sensitive creatures, aware of many subtleties at once. Since they're artists at heart, they usually add creative details to the overall vision. For the most part, they have bustling, joyous personalities until they are too tired from all the work. Then they gripe and then they sting. Okay? Then we're going to go to a butterfly here. Undergoing great change and transformation. Come through, Spirit. The energy of the butterfly is with us during periods of transition. Since air is the element of the heart, this change usually involves relationships, or if you love your job, perhaps your career. Since transition is accompanied by some amount of discomfort, be extra patient and kind during this time, especially if the butterfly is you. Let solid friends and activities support you like a cocoon in the air bunnies, the quotation marks, committing to one daily routine, a meal, practice, or prayer. Done at the same place and time, will do wonders for lifting a butterfly's spirit. So we're talking about transformation here and hard work. We're talking about the work it takes to transform. It says air is the heart. That's the first time I've ever heard that. But air is communications, speaking of the mind, mercurial energy, Gemini energy. This talks about the work it takes to transform and being patient with your transformation. And it also says that transformation is somewhat painful. That's most of our stories, isn't it? I'll ask you again, if the Most High God told you who you were, would you believe him? If you hear an ancestor tell you this is who you are, would you believe them? Would you believe that you've come back here quite a few times or this is your first time back? But would you believe that you have lived before and you didn't get a chance to complete the mission, so now you're back again to complete the mission? Would you believe that? That's what I'm hearing. I don't know. I'm your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Select the all options so that you know when all my uploads, you feel me? Remember, you grow, I grow, you grow, we grow together. It's always love and light around this bitch. It's always take it easy, I love you. Deuces. Savage.